Morning everyone, hope you're well. Classic 80s fanboy here. Before we start this video, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Matthew Toffolo from Batman March, who gave me a hand with this video and answered some very important questions I had for him in respect to helping me understand a little bit more about these figures. Now, I believe these figures are a hidden gem in the character options world, the 12-inch figures, and what I'd like to do is take you through each and every one that I have to begin with. So what I've done is I've got borrowed my wife's cake stand to put the figures on, and we'll do them in sync. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video each time we go through the end of each row, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay. So these are the ones I'll put on here first. The first one is David Tennant in the brown suit. When you get all these figures, make sure they've got all the accessories with them. And I just think that's so much. If I turn it sideways, that looks so much like David Tennant. And I think some of these sculpts can put Big Chief Studios to shame as well. So that's the first one. Make sure he's got his sonic screwdriver with him. And that's the brown version with the blue pinstripe. So I'm just going to hold this with one hand and turn it. The next one is the 10th Doctor with the blue suit and the pinstripe as well. When these came out, they came out in 2006, 2007, and it was at the end of series 2, and then in series 3. That's what they covered. So you'll see the Doctor from the Impossible Planet in Doomsday. In a minute. Or not Doomsday, the Satan Pit. So I'll just move that. And look at Martha Jones. Absolutely fantastic sculpt. That's so much like Free Margyman. There. She's got a braiding on her top of her hair. And the scarlet jacket. All the way down to the cloth material of her jeans. That's actual jeans type material as well. And as Matthew said, some of these have been put, some people put their Martha Jones against the Big Chief Studios 10th Doctor, and it looks just as good with both of them together. All right. So this is a Doctor from the Impossible Planet and Satan Pit in his helmet and his space gear, Sanctuary Base 6 space gear. And the attention to detail is phenomenal. You can see the carabiners on his waist. And he's holding a torch as well. That was one of the accessories that come in with it. And look at the detail on the straps and the pouches as well. Totally full. Look at this design of the badges as well. Look at that. And what I will say is, if you go turning this way, you can see his oxygen pack there as well. And it's made to look as if it's lit up. But this thing is marvellous. And look at the design on his helmet as well. That is character at its best when it's paying attention to detail, because this is phenomenal work. An absolutely hidden gem. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll pause this video and we'll put the next 4 figures up. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we have the next 4. We have the cat nun. There you go. Look at the detail of that face. Look at it. That is some exceptional sculpting there, because that actually looks like fur, what they've done there. And she's with her. Make sure that when you get her, she comes with a machine gun. And she has a waist belt with accessories on as well. Trying to move my finger out the way. Right, the next one. We have Ood Sigma. Look at that. I think this was... Look at that. Comes with his memory ball. I say each one of these figures have material clothing. But the sculpting on them is phenomenal. So we go on to the next, which is Diagrus, or Dalek Sec, whichever way you want to look at them. And Daleks in Manhattan. Look at that. He's wearing his 1950s suit with his shoes. He doesn't come with any accessories, so he comes as is. And when they first came out, I think they were between 10 and £20, I think. But of course, because these are quite, I don't know if they're rare or not, I'm not sure. I know not many people collected them. And as I spoke to Matthew, he turned and said that one of the reasons that they didn't have that longer run is probably because the shops wanted a smaller figure. These were considered too big, and they wanted the shelf space. So this was when the 5.5 action figures started taking off, and they did this run. But I think they scrapped it in the end and went straight back into the 5.5 action figures, inch action figures. Here we have the Clockwork Man. Sorry if my finger keeps getting in the way. So, the accessories he comes with is his blade, and look at the detail on that. I just can't get over how well crafted these have been. I mean, if you look at this close up and look at this actually in the hand, you can see the intricate detail of his jacket. I mean, look, that's all hand stitched, that. And the gold on his braid, the braiding on his waistcoat and on his jacket. I'll move his hand down. The other thing, I don't know if I can show you. I'm just gonna... There. Take it off, just adjust it. He's got the clockwork features inside as well. So you can take his head off, basically, and look at the intricate detail inside there as well. All the cogs and the wheels. What I will say is these are all articulated. So, although each character's got their different parts of articulation, they don't all do the same. They don't all articulate the same. I went and showed you this as well. That's the head. Intricately painted, I would say. With a dark grey wash. Dark grey base, I'd say, with a light grey wash over the top. Just to bring out all the locks and the curls. Right, I'm going to pause it again and bring on the last lot of creatures. Speak to you in a minute. Hello again. Okay, I aimed off a little bit with that last comment. I have another 2 lots of figures to show you. So this is the start of the real villains, okay, the Cybermen. And I've got plenty more of Cybermen as well. So these are 2 cyber leaders. The thing is, these are variants. I don't know, I'll go through and show you the variants, but this one has got like a more of a pinkish brain, and his eyes are blue crosses on a white background. Okay. I'll quickly show you the other one. The other one is just plain white with black dots in the middle, and his brain's more blue with pink lines in there. Okay, that's the only differences. Now, the more you try and find these, the more you'll find them with scuffs on and everything, because the spray paint they used, or the paint they used to create this, it just rubs off, basically. I've had these standing up, and I don't play with them, but as you can see, they get dented, and the paint starts coming off as well. But the reason I got these is because they're variant. Okay, 2 variant cyber leaders. That's blue cross stripe in his eye and pinker brain. Okay, now this one is one of my favourite ones as well. It's the Jadoon. Got that. And he comes with his helmet as well. His helmet does fit on his head. So it does actually fit on there. What I will say is, when you get him, make sure he comes with all his accessories, because he has the translation device there. I think that one's the translated device on the right. This one here is the marker to when they were trying to find the vampire. So that's a pen tip on the top, and he just draws a cross on somebody's hand. And he has his gun with him as well. But he has a nice skirt. That's a vinyl skirt. And he's quite weighty as well. He's one of the heaviest 12-inch that character options do. It does weigh some. I'll just give you another look there. Sorry, my fingers in the way again. Look at that. Right, I'll pause you one last time, I promise. And we'll go into the last set of figures. Okay. So here we are. This is my last set of 3 to show you in this video. So let's take a look at them, each of them individually. There's a normal Cyberman. Notice that this one has a integrated weapon on his right hand side, and look at his grip with his hands closed. Okay. When you first get them packaged, sometimes you have to use the hot water method to get their legs straightened, because sometimes they're bent. So what I would do is get a cup, put hot boiled water in there, soak their feet, and then they do become wibbly or wobbly, and you can straighten them out and let them to dry, and then they harden up again. So we have Cyber Leader. So the other ones with the brains, they were cyber controllers. I don't know if I mentioned that. I might have said they were cyber leaders. No, they were cyber controllers. This is a cyber leader with his black handles, and his middle chest plate can come off as well. I'm not going to do that now, but the middle chest plate does come off. And last of all, another normal Cyberman, but this time, if you notice his grip on there. Sorry about that, I got cut off then. But if you notice his grip there, his hands are open, and he doesn't have the gun on his right hand side. Right, I hope you found this interesting. Sorry it went on for a bit longer than anticipated, but I wanted to crack through and just give you a chance to see all of these. I do believe that these are gems and hidden gems within the character options collection. I've not seen many videos about the collection of the whole lot. There are others as well. You've got the 12-inch Dalek, and then the 12-inch Davros as well. They're both radio controlled, but I don't own them. I only own the figures. All right. So keep an eye on. There'll be other videos up later on during the week. Thanks for watching, and once again, thank you to Batman March for giving me help and advice during this making of this video. So take care, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Bye for now.